Alright, welcome back everybody. We are so back to streaming today. Welcome back everybody! God damn it. This is the start of a fucking phenomenal week. We are back with Stardew Valley today. Well, here's the thing, I didn't want to stream trails or something that is story driven. Because, you know, people might not be able to come in because it literally announced that I wouldn't be streaming this week at all. I came back yesterday, safe and sound, from my vacation. And, you know, I didn't think I would have time to stream today, but I do. So that's what I'm going to do. Thank you all for joining. I hope we're going to have a good time. I'm just going to stream some Stardew Valley. I already set up a few things for the Switch 2 reveal thing. Switch 2 release. Yes. But yeah, next week is going to be phenomenal. I'm going to announce my streaming schedule as usual next week, and we're going to have some phenomenal fun because we are going to go into Deltarune and we are going to get a Switch 2, obviously. I'm currently also compiling a list of games that we're going to play on the Switch 2 reveal. There's some games that have enhanced features on Switch 2, and I want to try them out. You know, so I'm compiling a list of games that I want to try just naturally. And some of them, we're going to try out most of them which have enhanced features. Then we're going to probably play a bit of Mario Kart World. And I cannot plan ahead then. On that Thursday, we are not going to do anything, really. Not much, I think. And then on that Friday afterwards, we might stream early, so we might do an early stream. Yeah, we might do an early stream where we play more Mario Kart World or something. Just Mario Kart World, nothing else, just for funsies. But yeah, I'm super hyped to get back into it. So yeah, next week we're starting off with Trails in the Sky. The last Trails stream for the week. Like we're only streaming Trails one time next week. Then on Tuesday we're going with Pokemon Crystal Hardcore Nuzlocke, where we are finally continuing to the next town and hopefully not lose any Pokemon. And then right after, on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. So the same time that we usually do things. Like the same time that we usually play things at that day, because we're going to play Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. Because in my time zone, Deltarune Chapter 3 plus 4 releases at 5 p.m. So the thing is, at that day, like on Wednesday, at 5 p.m. in my time zone, Deltarune Chapter 2, 3 and 4 releases. Welcome to the stream, Kiza. We are finally back from vacation. I'm probably as well rested as I can be, honestly. But yeah, as I said, on Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. usual time, we're going to play Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4, fresh off the presses. The game releases in my time zone. Well, it releases simultaneously across all the globe on Japan midnight. You know, Japan midnight, which is on Wednesday, 5 p.m. my time zone. So we're playing it at 6:30, which is our usual time slot. We might go a little bit longer on Wednesday. It was absolutely nice. Yeah. as I was saying, on Wednesday, Deltarune, we're going to hop fresh into the newly released Deltarune Chapter 3 at that day. And then, fast forward the next day, Thursday, we are going to do a full Switch 2 breakdown. So the way it works, the only problem I see with that is that day is packed full for me. Because I need to go to work, I need to get my Switch 2 from the store. My wife has all sorts of appointments that day. But yeah, I've been setting up the Switch 2 stream for a while now, and I hope it will show in the final product. I really hope it will show in the final product when we do the Switch 2 live reveal. I have set everything up. We're going to do a full unboxing. I will see what I can get, honestly, with the Switch 2. Because, as it appears, I have more money than I thought I would be having. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get a Switch 2 and a Switch 2 Pro controller. And then, you know, in terms of peripherals, I'll probably, I don't know, maybe I'll get a game or something. I'll see. I'll see about that. But yeah. We're going to do a full Switch 2 breakdown. I'm going to unbox the thing. Like what I'm going to do is I'm going to unbox the thing. We're going to take a deep look at it. We're going to look at all of the peripherals, everything that comes with the box. Then we're going to set it up. I'm going to set it up in my studio setup, which I don't have a camera for, but you know, you just have to believe me that I set it up. And then we're going through the whole setup process from the beginning to end. So we're going to set it up, we're linking my Nintendo account and all of that. Then we're going to add some games. We're going through all of the settings that we can set, for example. We're going to look at the eShop. Then we're going to look at a list of games that I have planned. Like I have planned to look at the enhancement for Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Super Mario Odyssey, which also gets an enhanced version, and some other games that get an enhanced version, all of them. And then I want to look at some of the other games that don't get an enhanced version, like no official enhanced version. Also some third-party games on there that that didn't run too well, I would say. Like, they have been running at 30 FPS stable, but I want to see what the Switch 2 can do with just a few third-party games. And once we're done with all of the games we want to look at, we're going to play a little bit of Mario Kart World, and that's going to be Thursday's stream. Thursday's stream is going to be packed full with everything. I swear to God, this is going to be the biggest stream of the year. But yeah, I definitely hope you will tune in, even if you don't get a Switch 2 at the beginning. You'll get a lot of stuff out of it. You get a look at it. I want to make it so you can make a purchasing decision. So I'm going to look at stuff that I like, stuff that I don't like, stuff that I think about coming down the line. Because honestly, Nintendo has been currently, as much as flack as they have been getting, but they have been improving their service in terms of their apps. Like, I have used the Nintendo Today mobile app to keep up to date with the Switch 2 news, which is actually a really good app, I have to say, for little things, you know, you want to take a look at. And the regular Nintendo Switch Online app on the phone can now transfer from your Switch 2 your screenshots that you take and videos, which makes it incredibly easy to use screenshots you recorded on your Switch 2 to just transfer them over to your phone, which I really want to try out because it seems like a really good way to just post to social media any gameplay clip you want. That is hella useful, yeah. So yeah, we're going to try out that a lot. It's still getting a lot of updates. I might be looking through it on stream as well. But yeah, everything they've been doing so far has been great. Except the PR. Nintendo's PR department is abysmal. I mean, I find the console price, as I said before, the console price is justified. Game price, no. Absolutely not. But it is what we have to live with, sadly. And yeah, small things like these upgrades and all of that. It's going to be interesting to justify it. I won't, but yeah, I'm going to give you a full breakdown. I'm going to tell you my honest thoughts on what I think about it and what not. I'm not going to sugarcoat it because honestly, even though the console is going to stay with me this generation, if it's a bad console, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, honestly, in my opinion. I mean, I appear to be very positive about Nintendo all the time. But I also hate their business practices. So, you know. It is what we have to deal with, sadly. Okay, but for today, we're going to get into Stardew Valley. We're going to do a little bit of fun Stardew Valley things. But yeah, after the switch to stream, Thursday, 6 p.m. as usual. We're going to do probably nothing on Friday. Except maybe a early morning stream of Mario Kart World. That might be it. So I might do a 7 a.m. stream of just a little bit of more Mario Kart World gameplay. You know. And then on the weekend, it's my birthday, and I won't do any streams on my birthday weekend. I just can't justify it. Sadly, with everything being packed so tightly right here, like literally, the Switch 2 and Deltarune releases are packed so tightly that it's definitely hard to get time to stream Deltarune. You know? It's going to be real tough to get enough Deltarune streams in, because I really want to stream Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 as much as possible, so I don't get spoiled. But we want to also stream Switch, and Switch 2, and we want to stream, like, other stuff as well. But, yeah. I hope I can deliver a good product. I really hope so. You know? But yeah, it's going to be a packed full week. Tomorrow we're going to stream Trails in the Sky as usual. That's my promise to you. Because Trails is such a good game series. Like, a lot of things have to get pushed back. But I don't have a vacation anymore until November, by the way. This was my last vacation until November. So yeah. We're going to do straight streams until November. All right. So yeah, we're moving to Stardew Valley. We should have audio, right? There we go. Yep, that was our save. Back to Stardew Valley. The thing that I have about the Switch 2 is, I know obviously, the prices are ridiculous. The prices are absolutely ridiculous, is what I have to say, alright? But I know this console will serve me probably for the next 8 years until the next Switch comes out. Because I still own a launch day Switch original, right? And it's going to bring me a lot of joy 8 years down the line. So $500, you know, for a lot of joy 8 years is actually a pretty decent trade-off, I find. Obviously, they still have to sell you on it. But I think the moment that I got sold, the thing that got me sold the moment it was is the promise of playing Metroid Prime at 1080p 120 FPS. That was what sold me. Literally, when they did that during the stream, I was absolutely sold on everything. Metroid Prime 4 120 FPS or 60 FPS 4K, you know. That promise is what absolutely sold me on the console, in my opinion. Because that's what I need, you know. When the next Xenoblade game comes out, you know, just imagine how beautiful it could look, you know. And in the Switch 2 cycle, there will be a new Xenoblade game. No questions asked. Monolith Soft is going to deliver fine products throughout the console cycle. So yeah. That's what I want to emphasize. That's what it sells for me. Obviously, people are always sold on games. That's the main thing. Yeah, people are always sold on games. That's what I agree with. Like, if you don't think the Switch 2 has enough games to justify it, then don't buy it, really. Or doesn't have a game to justify it, then don't buy it, please. You know? If like something like Breath of the Wild at really good resolutions and frame rate doesn't sell you on it, then please don't buy it, you know? But yeah, Metroid Prime and Xenoblade Chronicles, maybe the promise of a Xenosaga remaster, because I've been listening recently to a lot, and it seems like Monolith Soft is actually working together with Bandai Namco for a little bit closer recently, you know? It seems like. Like they had that whole, what was the game called? Baten Kaitos remaster. I think that was a Monolith Soft game that they developed together with Bandai Namco. So yeah, they have been working together with Bandai Namco. So we might get a Xenosaga remake at one point. Okay, it is raining, by the way, in spring, which means it's fishing day. I have to look at my list of fish that I need, because honestly, I have completely forgotten what we need. River. Rain, okay. Fall, okay. Eel, okay. Sunny, all seasons, all seasons. Okay, there's two in particular that I can get here. Which is this one? Yeah, okay. Okay, sorry guys. I just had to quickly let's look at the weather for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be sunny. But yeah, the next Xenoblade game is definitely coming for Switch too. And I honestly can't wait to check it out. If they remaster Xenoblade 2, I'm literally going to lose my shit on a Nintendo Direct in the near future right now. You know? Like, Xenoblade 2 needs such a graphical update, but it's so good. Like, I would absolutely love it if Xenoblade 2 got a graphical update for the Switch 2. Kind of like the other games. Personally, I think that's all Xenoblade 2 needs. In terms of systems. There can be some antiquated systems, but yeah. Just a graphical update and I'll be fine. Okay, let's see. I look like a fucking leprechaun. Yes, Xenoblade 2 is the best-selling Xenoblade game. I think it scratches almost 3 million at this point. Last time I looked, it was 2.7 million, I think. And Xenoblade 3 sold around 2.1 or something. I know that Xenoblade 3 was less than Xenoblade 2. The thing is, I would drop any amount of money for just a graphical update. Like, literally, they could ask me $30 and I would pay it for a graphical update to Xenoblade 2. What, you want to throw green beans against the mountain face? I mean, I just got green beans, but still. Also, Monolith Soft helping out Nintendo is so good. Like, it's one of those success stories that you never hear of in gaming, you know? Anymore. Monolith Soft has been the most valuable asset. They have been helping out with almost every of their first-party IP games. Especially in technical know-how, which I didn't think, like... Oh, god damn it, he's... Yeah, they had a huge part of developing Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I think that's pretty... I don't know, it's relatively common knowledge that Monolith Soft had a huge deal in helping develop Breath of the Wild because of the overworld and stuff. Designing the overworld and all of that. Honestly, that strikes me as rather weird for a bit. Because, honestly, it's an RPG developer that has very strong technical know-how. You know? Like, they should be focusing on storytelling, but... really, they have really big technical know-how, it seems. There, we got it. That's one of the things we needed. But yeah. Sad we currently don't have any Monolith Soft games to play. Well... thanks for the help, this is just what I wanted. Thanks. I guess. Bring this to the prize machine in Lewis' special house for a special reward. Oh. Yeah, getting the other fish that we need, it's not as easy. But yeah, the only thing that we currently still have to play is Xenoblade X, because I was kind of calling that one off. Like, Xenoblade X, I finished. In terms of story, we finished it on stream, right? But we didn't do the extra content, which I still want to do at one point, but I've been so burned out by the game by the end of it. You know, the game burned me out really badly, sadly. Oh god, what are you? God damn it. Yes, Xenoblade X is a special game that I still think it has some flaws and doesn't deserve the praise enough that it gets, personally. It's a heavily flawed game, in my opinion. But yeah, I need to get back into it. I haven't played for, I think, a month or something. But yeah, I would say it's a heavily flawed game. Which, you know, hurts me to say it. It hurts a bit to say it, personally. But it's only like the game has been meandering for a long, long time. Yeah, the created character is part of it, although I find that they still give the created character a little bit of personality. But I think the biggest flaw is just that it doesn't get the story done in a good way until the very end. Like, if you haven't played the ending yet, the ending is absolutely worth it in terms of story payoff. You know. What do you have for us? I'll take your Maki rolls. Just a second, do I need a bullhead? That's a very common fish. Fuck you. That's a fish we can only get until way later. But we can get it. I think that's okay. That's all we need for now. But yeah, I think the battle system is very weird. The way that experience is handled in the game, for example, in Xenoblade X, is very, very bad, in my opinion. It's a very, very bad experience system, because you don't absolutely get any experience from side questing. Like, they pack the game full of side content for you to do, and you don't get any experience from it. You get your experience from battling, mostly. And that is a really, really weird system, in my opinion. And then, you know, a lot of the side content can feel very unrewarding, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Like, I've seen people praise the side content, and in theory, I agree. The side content can be really good, but in execution, it's not very good, in my opinion. Like, for example, most quests that are interesting in terms of what the story presents, all they all boil down to just go there, bring me that, kill that enemy, you know, get me that many items. That's what most of the side content boils down to. I think that's my main critiques of the game. The game has so many unforgettable moments too. Which kind of makes it sad, you know. The first time you get your skull and all of that stuff, that's really good, but yeah. We should be able to get the fish that we need here. But I'll fish around for it during rain because we need it to rain. The one fish we needed to urgently get during the rain we got already. You know? But yeah, Stardew Valley is a really chill game, I have to say. And it's actually... It's actually the perfect game to get me back into streaming, honestly. There we go. We got what we needed. Like I needed to have a chill game today, for whatever reason. Don't blink for this one, really. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. This one I also needed. Yup. You can be really certain that you get a catfish in the lake, in the river. If it's a fish that's fighting heavily, that's usually what a catfish is. We didn't manage to catch it before, but it's literally what we have been searching for in terms of fish. So yeah. So let's look at the river fish bundle. We needed the catfish for that. Okay. The nightfish bundle, we need the eel for that. Here we go. Crab pot bundle, we can actually use this one. Salty specialty fish bundle. I think these are very special types of fish. Lake fish, we don't need those yet. We can put a sardine in there. Don't we need the shad for something? Really not? Wait a second. Let me consult my sunfish, catfish, riverfish. Oh, we already put a shot in there earlier. Okay. So the tiger trout, fall and winter. Okay. The walleye is rivers, mountain lake, fall. Okay. 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 Lake fish. Okay. The thing about the fish in this game is, and why I'm so hell-bent on doing this, by the way. Summer, winter. Red snapper is summer, fall. Summer, fall. It's like the only bundle that is season sensitive. So, for example, if you cannot get all of the fish that you need to get during spring, you have to wait until the next spring to get those fish that you're still missing. Like, those are the only bundles that are season sensitive. So getting all of the fish you need during spring, or during all seasons the first year, is very important to completing all of the bundles, you know? I don't even know what my farm looks like today. What's radish we can put away? The clams away. Put the rest of it away as well. Let's keep the rest. Definitely keep the maki rolls. Don't we have a second box somewhere? Then I'll make one real quick. Chest. There we go. Oh. There is already a second chest. Let me quickly put all of this in. Okay. So yeah, I've been using this rain very well. And now we go back to hardcore farming. Recycling machine, worm bin, deluxe bait. Nice. Got a little bit of money. So yeah, we're... Oh yeah, the parsnips are finally grown. Absolutely beautiful. It just feels good to get a bunch of money in this game, I have to say. Like, to just get a feel of things and just harvest the shit out of it. And then sell it for a bunch of profit. Okay. Let's go into town. How many did we plant? That is 71, 80. Yeah, we're going to plant 80 more. We can get away with one more parsnip harvest through one more parsnip harvest this spring, and then spring will be over. I want to quickly check the crops bundle. We're done with the spring foraging, right? I think the crops bundle is up here. Okay, we got the quality crops already. So we can sell what we have. Yeah, the bookseller is in town, but I actually don't need anything from him right now. Honestly, I've had a pretty nice vacation, I have to say. We were on a houseboat the entire week. So literally, we were on a lake the entire week. Like in Germany, we have this big system of lakes in the northern part of Germany, and you can just travel freely between them. So we spent a whole week out and literally in nowhere, literally nowhere, outside of civilization, really. It was good. It was good. At least I feel rested, you know. Thank you. So let's buy 80 parsnip seeds. And I'm going to buy not the pack upgrade. That's a little bit expensive. More expensive than I can handle at the moment. I think that's Louis' house. Carrot seeds. Interesting. It has been a little bit weird since I came home, honestly. Like, it feels so weird to be back here. Going back to everything we've done before. But I mean, that's okay. Like, it feels like it's happening all so quickly, you know? Like, literally, I just came back yesterday. And I didn't have a single time to really rest. Because I had stuff to do today as well. And then we just have 2 more streams, and then Deltarune releases, and then Switch 2 releases, and then it's my birthday. You know, literally no time in between to rest up and take a break. Fascinating, in my opinion. Like, I feel like my life has been petering a bit right before this vacation, but right after it's like draining like a waterfall, and like we're not done at that point. Like, once the Switch 2 hype starts dying down, we are going to have additional things we want to do, right? We're going to play more trails, and then Donkey Kong Bonanza already releases in July, which I'm probably going to play day one. I feel like it's going to be a good game, and a really game that's worthwhile. And then I feel like towards the end of the game, on October and stuff, we're going to get news about Metroid Prime 4, and it's going to be released this year. Which means I still have to play Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3 as well. Like, it's been going all so fast. But I think that comes with the territory when most of the games I play are Nintendo games. And Nintendo has been holding back for 2 years, I feel like, you know. Nintendo has been really starving us a little bit for the last 2 years. Probably in preparation for Nintendo Switch 2, obviously. One thing that I definitely think will happen is that people will get used to the game prices. It always has happened. Always. Yes, I do. I do get a ways of watering. Like, we're definitely going to upgrade our watering can soon. Like, you can upgrade your tools. That's like the best way to water eventually. And once we have upgraded our tools, once the tools are upgraded, we can get into sprinklers. So yeah, you can then, with materials you can gather from the mines and stuff, you can then make sprinklers, which water your crops automatically. So we can get automated farming going at one point, you know. Just takes a little bit of dedication at first, and obviously upgrading a tool, upgrading the watering can is a difficult thing. Because you need to kind of do it between the seasons, right? Because we are going to miss, or when it's raining, because we are going to have the watering can in the tool shop for at least a day, so we can't water our crops. So you either do it towards the end of the season, or when you have the time, you know. Got some copper as well. Like when it's raining for a day or something, that's usually a good way to upgrade your watering can. And it's going to be a priority for us because we spend a whole lot of time watering everything. So yeah. But yeah, by the end of the game, you usually end up with a completely automated system of everything. Okay. Which, you know, is part of the fun. You do it yourself at the beginning, and then the longer you go, the more automated things get. Let's wear the straw hat again, shall we? I'm kind of tired of this leprechaun hat. I think St. Patrick's Day has passed also, so, you know. But yeah, we already upgraded my the axe. By the way, I think it's 6:40 p.m. I think we can already go to sleep. One thing I forgot to look at is the villagers' birthdays. Like you can see right here, the villagers' hearts. And how well they like you. The easiest way to get everyone just a little bit up to the point where they actually like you is to just give them a gift on their birthdays. That raises their affection a lot. That's what I've been trying to do. The next birthday is Pierre. And then Emily. Okay. Good. Because you want to get, eventually you want to get friendly with every villager, right? Because they give you like special items or recipes or, you know, at least access to their house. Wild berry harvesting. We get a tapper. Well, that's good. Tappers can be very good for your progress. Yeah, we don't have a partner for the flower dance, by the way. But it's supposedly tomorrow. Dear Nora, tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. If you can find a partner, you might even want to participate in the dance yourself. There's a little clearing beyond the forest. Yes. Thank you. But yeah, also talking to the villagers is like really important. Like the game always makes you feel like you unlock new stuff, even though sometimes you just do menial tasks like watering your crops. You can always find some time to get some new stuff going, right? And once you have more stuff automated, you just simply have a lot more free time to do whatever you want. But I like that it also has a list of stuff you have to find, you know, like the bundles. That gives you like just a list of things to do throughout the game. It doesn't leave you like without anything to do, really. So it doesn't leave you to fend for yourself, really. Honestly, the only thing that can now dampen my mood this week is probably going to be the store not delivering me my Switch 2. Like, my store not having my Switch 2 would be like a huge damper on my mood, I feel like. I don't know. That's always something that can happen. I pre-ordered it quickly enough, a few days from when it went live. But I pre-ordered it all before the official Nintendo pre-orders went live. Like, I didn't realize that the store pre-order pages were already live at that point. They were really quickly on the uptake on that one. But it didn't say they were out of stock, so... Yeah, it would really suck, but I highly doubt that's going to be the case. I got my Switch 1 as well from that store on release day. And honestly, I've been pre-ordering from that store since forever. Like I pre-ordered from the store Monster Hunter Wilds and Xenoblade Chronicles X. You know? I definitely think it's going to be okay. Well, what do we do today? We are almost out of things to do. And I'm also currently debating if I should just play Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3 on my Wii U. Like set up my Wii U for streaming and then play those games on the Wii U. Because I don't know if they're actually going to release versions of that. Robin is out. That's okay. It would really be bad, honestly, if they didn't. But since they haven't already... I don't know if they are even in development at this point. Which is really a weird thing to say, right? It feels weird. But I'm not as confident anymore that they are going to come out. Because it's like, what, June? Yeah, okay. That was a dumb idea to go into the mines. Let's gather stuff we find on the roadside. Quickly. But yeah, that kind of confuses me, the way they've been handling Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3 Remake. Really confuses me a bit. Unless they drop it on the same day, without a warning. Like, I'll definitely have to check out the next Nintendo Direct, because that's probably where they are. If they are not there, they might not even happen. You know? I don't honestly know what they're waiting for with those. Like, seeing the success of the first Metroid Prime remaster, I definitely think they are going to... They were in development. Absolutely. That's okay. You take care, Kiza. How's been Night Rain, by the way? I'm staying away from Night Rain completely, because it doesn't interest me at all. But how is it? I've heard mixed reviews on it, honestly. Like, most people I listened to were pretty mixed. But yeah. That's just maybe because I have a Souls playing audience. Like, I have more Souls playing friends. that just enjoy the feeling of a traditional Souls game a lot more. But yeah, I've been keeping off because I don't have anyone who really would play it with me. And it seems like the multiplayer aspect is like really, really hammered into it, right? No crossplay. Okay, that sounds really bad. No crossplay doesn't seem too good. The thing about crossplay would be like, if you have friends who don't have the same console as you, or on PC, that has to actually suck, right? Because you can't play together. And from the reviews I've read, it seems like it's a game that's like better with your friends, you know? Like if you're playing it with friends, you're having a good time. So kind of weird that it doesn't have crossplay. But yeah. I don't know, I've been keeping off because I kinda don't like the direction this all is headed in, personally. Like, I've been burnt by Elden Ring so bad, by the Elden Ring DLC so bad, that I actually don't want to play any FromSoft game for a while. You know, and since it's still attached to Elden Ring, I don't know. Like, I haven't been playing a FromSoft game in a long, long time now. Although I did quickly jump into Dark Souls 3, like, a few weeks ago. Got my butt kicked by Dancer of the Boreal Valley a bunch of times, and then I logged off again. But it was still fun. You know. But yeah, I've been trying to get the Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1 run going. But Dancer has been hardwalling me for a while. She already was one of the more difficult fights in when I was in their levels. I can see that it's rough with randoms, especially people who don't know anything. Like, the thing is, it predicates, like, you're probably going to have a rough time with people who don't know how to play Souls games, right? Like, completely newbies. Who you can't really communicate with, right? Yeah, I'm also going for early Dancer. I don't know if it would change really anything if I went into it later, a little bit later. Did I read that right? It's going to rain all day tomorrow. That's good. Early Dancer is brutal. But yeah, I probably would have to commit for a bit to get her down. And I probably would. But I don't know. Sometimes I'm just not in the mood for Souls games, you know? Like, the very brutal aspect of Souls games can be quite turning off sometimes. Like, especially when you're not in the mood for it. Sometimes it's just fun to go through it and just try out new stuff and fight the bosses with your old knowledge, but yeah. I don't know. Not played a Souls game in a while, and I probably won't for a while. I mean, since it's roguelike, that's probably the case, you know, like... If it's roguelike, there has to be a progression system, right? Like, you're at least getting something for failing. But yeah, that's like the one game series I don't have planned anything for really recently. So yeah, the Flower Fest has begun, by the way, and we're going to head there right now. But yeah, there are literally no plans at the moment to do anything. Oh, nice. With the Souls series. I don't even know what I would do with it, really, at this point. And it doesn't seem like there's a game that's really for me in the Souls series coming up, because like the next thing that was announced for Switch 2 is also a multiplayer game, right? In the same vein as like Night Rain. Seasonal decor, top of flowers, daffodil, dandelions, rare crow. Yeah, I'm not going to buy anything from you, dude. I want my best shot for the dance. This sort of thing doesn't happen very often. And I'm glad to see you here. I don't think I can dance with anyone. I should have brought my fishing pole. Now this is a life hack. It's sweet wine, babbling brook, warm air. Did I mention wine? Frog season is really starting to pick up. You know what? I admit it. I really like flowers. God damn it. Nope. I really hate dancing in front of everyone. It's so embarrassing. Mom makes me do it. Excellent sauce. This green stuff is spicy. These springtime dances can be traced back to ancient fertility rituals. Hey, you should know about this stuff, farmer. Are you going to be dancing today? Nope. Ah, the air smells so sweet with all these flowers. I wish Pia would spend his time with the family. Well, I wonder if Emily would dance with me. Ooh, I'm stuffed. Hey, have you tried the red jelly yet? Nope. Literally no. I like dancing, but this one's a little stilted. The old timers really love it though. So yeah, you can ask several people to dance with you. These are usually like the people that are still bachelors, right? That you can go after and marry. Oh, hello there. It's nice of you to talk to me. Spring is almost over. Thanks. And I'm still single. Nope, you're not. Marnie looks lovely today. Practicing my dance moves needs to be perfect. Flowers? I can hardly see them. been working on these floral arrangements for a week. Do you like them? Alright, for shits and giggles, let's ask Abidale. Yup. Refused. Thanks for joining today, Kiza. It was a pleasure to have you here, as usual. Tomorrow, don't miss Trails in the Sky. That's all I can say. That is literally all I can say. Tomorrow we're going to play Trails in the Sky, and we're going to finally do the school festival, right? And the play with Joshua as the princess. That's going to be a lot of fun, I feel like. Let's start the flower dance. Yay! That was fun. Time to go home. And it's 10 p.m. And we have literally nothing to do except maybe bust some trees. I really hope I feel a little bit better today, tomorrow than I did today. Today is kind of a weird one, I have to say. I feel a little bit winded. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'm going to go tomorrow full force into Trails. Do I have? Wait a second. What is this? Woody's secret. Where did I get this? Do I have to carry this with me? So I've been going pretty quickly at it, honestly. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Okay. The carrots are ready to be harvested. That's good. There we go. That's nice. So yeah, we don't have really anything to harvest right now. Let's go to the town real quick. Maybe we can also fish a little bit more as well in the mountain lake. There's a new one. 3 herring. Fuck you. Tomorrow is Pierre's birthday. Okay, we need to give him a gift of sorts. That's okay. And shop doesn't have open yet. But yeah, we've been doing fine. I don't know, there's something really soothing about playing Stardew Valley. Especially in the start of a streaming week, you know. How many do I need for this again? 300 pieces. Yeah, no. I have to say I absolutely love this game. I think the developer came out recently and said that they are not going to do another update for the game. Did I read that right? Or am I mistaken? Yeah. I think we're heading into the mines. I think rainy day is a good day for the mines. It's either we get down a little bit more and maybe get some iron along the way or something. You know? There you go. Now we have a little bit more power to deal with all of these monsters down here. Luckily. God fucking damn it. Hello, crab. We also need you for a bundle. Hello, Earth Crystal. We also need you for a lot of stuff, actually. Also, recently I've been really struggling to find games to play outside of stream. And yeah, I landed Flounder Frenzy as we got to the beach. I've landed on Yakuza, and honestly I've finally completed Yakuza 0, which is super exciting. Yakuza 0 was a great game, and I moved on to Yakuza Kiwami. I'm definitely going to take my time with the series, because the series can lead to incredible burnout if you play too many of them at the same time. You know? God damn it, where is that? Way down. I hate these flying monsters, by the way. God, there's so much in my inventory. Let's throw away this. Let's throw away this. Let's throw away this slime. I'll take this mushroom with me, please. Buff crystal also. But yeah, the mines can be really stressful as well. But you're making progress usually each time you go there. So it's kind of okay. You know? Okay, we can already go down. So let's explore the rest of here and see if we can get more copper down. I hate these flying things. They are so annoying, I have to say. Usually, yes. There's a minecart. Because we can always use some coal as well. Some of these can get pretty protracted. I want that cherry bomb. Cherry bombs are like a huge boon for mining as well. Especially later. Okay. It's already 6 PM. And we still haven't made the 5. Oh, fuck me. Area really is infested. These bug things are not nice. We're only going to make it to level 30 in one day, which is actually really bad. I think it always appears here, right? Okay, let's go up and let's end this day. We can get a few new items. Into the foraging stuff and into the bundles that we need. But yeah. I don't remember where that belongs. Is it in the foraging bundle? There we go, exotic foraging. Right. Yo, welcome to stream. We are farming indeed. Not for items, but for knowledge. Right? Ready for Deltarune week, by the way? There's no week like a Deltarune week, I have to say. I am super hyped for Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. Even though I can't play most of it, because of other stuff. And the Switch 2 releasing. I'm still super hyped about Deltarune, I have to say. I still have some voices to practice, by the way. Okay, what weather is tomorrow? Clear and sunny. I think I found a pretty convincing Toriel voice for the next chapter. You know? But the one I'm struggling with most is Undyne. Undyne is giving me a real headache. You know? Probably should go on to that replaying, because seriously, that will take a bit, but shouldn't be too bad, honestly, if you skip through most dialogue. That's nice. Honestly, I might check it out. You know? Might check it out after the stream. We definitely need a sandfish and a salmon. Modern dining table, jelly, truffle oil. Buy those. But yeah, glad I could inspire you to try streaming. I'm really struggling to get an Undyne voice going. Like, I've been practicing all day by myself and it doesn't work. It's like I cannot get I can't get... The problem with Undyne's voice is that she, in character, kind of is like Susie, right? Sure, Caroline, whatever you want. But yeah, I always, every time I do Undyne, I always start slipping into Susie. I think she's just a louder Susie. She might just be a louder and more obnoxious Susie. But yeah, I'm predicting Toriel and Undyne being in the next chapter, obviously, as some part of the main cast. Hey, Pierre. Okay. Pierre, why does your wife need a copper bar? There we go. That's solid money. Okay. But yeah, I can produce a Toriel voice, but Undyne just eludes me. Also, you saw the other post that it looks perfect. Here's your payment as promised. Yo. I don't know. Napstablook is just a really, really sad one, right? It's just a sad voice. Like, oh, well, okay, I guess. Maybe not. If Napstablook is even going to be there. Upgrade tools. Give me my copper watering can, please. I don't know, I just need to practice my voices for this one. It's actually pretty scary going into a game without knowing what voice to give everyone. Because we're going to meet so many new characters next chapter. But yeah, Deltarune release week is like... Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good one. Like, Deltarune hasn't, like... I think it was in the specialty fish bundle, right? Yeah, there we go. And I don't need you here. I don't need you here. I bought you literally for nothing. Okay. It's going to be interesting what they have in store for us. If it's a TV themed thing, you know. There might be a lot of goofs and gaffs in there. It's especially interesting to enjoy Toby's writing for the first time again, you know? Yeah, probably. It will end in the destruction of Toriel's TV. Right? Toriel is going to, after everything that goes down, Toriel is just Victoria is just going to smash the TV with a hammer, right? She's just going to completely annihilate the TV with a hammer. Honestly, I have a theory that this is what Chris intended all along. Like, we don't know what Chris did after chapter 1. Like, when he takes out his knife, he throws the heart into the cage and takes out his knife. I think he just went downstairs to plug the TV in and eat all of the pie. That's it. That's what he did in after chapter 1. They did. Sorry I'm misgendering Chris so much, because I have so many associates and friends that are male that are named Chris. And it's kind of weird to have to detach the gender from it. Yeah, they have a plan, I think. I hope so too. I don't want to get roasted by the Deltarune fandom for that. And I don't want to have to turn in my trans ally card as well. But yeah. I think it's really interesting what Chris has planned. I still hold that theory, by the way, that I mentioned, that the outside world is completely destroyed already. Like, the outside world in Deltarune is just completely overtaken with darkness already. And this is literally, where we are is literally a remote village in the outskirts of everywhere. Like, literally at world's edge. I don't think I've seen that theory anywhere, so it's my own personal theory. And yeah, if we are to believe the theory that Chris is not the knight, and the knight is someone else, then maybe they are causing all of the destruction outside. You know? So yeah, if Chris is not the knight, then someone else does all the destruction, and they have already caused all the destruction in the outside world. At that point in the time. You know? That's my theory. I think also that's why Asriel is Ralsei. I think that might also lend a credence to the theory that Asriel and Ralsei are the same person. Could be literally just that through the world ending outside, while Asriel was in college, he literally became a Darkner. Like, everyone got just turned into darkness, right? On the outside world. And that's why he is guiding Chris now. Like, the thing that leads me to look at it that way is, like, literally the thing that we've shown, right? Ralsei's Dark Fountain in Ralsei's Kingdom existing is one thing, but outside of the castle of Ralsei, like, at the beginning we see everything is destroyed outside of Ralsei's castle, right? So that Dark World was completely destroyed earlier. But yeah, it doesn't really seem like the outside world is much of a factor in this little town at that point. And that might be intentional. That is my wild theory, that it's intentional. That the outside world is not much of a factor in Deltarune so far. Except maybe the internet being gone. That's like the biggest twist that I have. Like, why would the internet have an outage? I don't know. I'll go with the theory for a while, see where it leads me. And then I'm going to make a theory video like the rest of the people and get lots of views. Come on. Please die. Honestly, if chapter 3 and 4 give me like give me enough of an indication that my theory might be true, or gives me slight little hints into that my theory might be true, I might actually do a theory video on it. You know? Come on, please give me like a ladder downwards, please. Thank fuck. Ugh. Got a slingshot. Let's get out of here. Oh my god, that was so close. Yeah, you definitely should look forward to it. You do realize I'm going to look at every single thing in Deltarune chapter 3 and 4 and look for clues to that, right? Like, honestly, the internet having an outage is like one of these things that always struck me as weird. Because why would this remote town have an internet outage? I mean, that could be just a throwaway line, but I don't think it is. I don't know. These are my wild theories. Like, it could literally be just a plot device put in there by Toby, right? That like could just be a throwaway line, but that's like all of the Deltarune things. All of the Deltarune theories so far I've seen. all are based on a throwaway line, you know? Hi Nara, I have some good news for you. A few days ago I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get to the point. You know that empty cave you have over in the cliffs? Well, if I wait to turn it into something useful for both of us, I'd have to set up the cave to attract some local species. That way I can observe them in a more controlled environment and you can harvest whatever products they produce. I can either set up the cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave fruit for you to collect. I always take the bats here because the bats are more useful for the bundles. Alright, I'll go set it up for you right away. It shouldn't take any time at all. Thanks for letting me do this. Greetings, Nara. It's our pleasure to inform you that your farm will be featured in the next week's up-and-coming column of the Stardew Valley Tribune. Nice. So far there's no sign of the bottom. How low does it go? I still need to watch the full Spamton thing. I've decided I'm going to watch it on my own and not do a reaction to it. You know? But I still need to watch it on my own. That could be also it, honestly. But if that were the case, the internet has to have been out before because they literally mention in the Dark World that the internet has an outage. And that's why Queen has become so extreme. So I don't think that would be very likely. I don't know. I might be completely wrong with my theory, and I accept that, honestly. Let's give an amethyst to Emily. It seems like, the thing is, it seems like the TV was still working. That might disprove my theory. Kind of. Except, you know, if they mention in the next chapter that they couldn't get a signal from the TV anymore, then it might be, you know, credence to my thing. It might lend credence to my theory. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll try to stream as much Deltarune as possible, but it's probably not going to be possible. I don't intend to do a full Snowgrave route, I think. Maybe I could do a full Snowgrave route. I just needed to start from chapter 2, right? Anyone home? Yeah, I'll definitely check out the Spamton sweepstakes thing. Until then, I'll definitely have to do that when I have the time. Can you come out? It's your birthday. God damn it. Sometimes waiting for time to pass can be quite a chore. But yeah, Deltarune continues to amaze me. Like, everyone's still, like, super hyped for it. You know? It's actually quite the phenomenon that Toby Fox keeps the thing going that far, you know? Like, he has kept this thing going for quite a while. Come on, Emily. Don't make me wait that long. Here we go. Oh, you remember my birthday. Thanks, Nara. That's really nice of you. That should have given us quite the boost with Emily. Yeah, that's 2 hearts on Emily. Good. Good, good. But yeah, it's fucking release week of Deltarune. I can't believe it. It's going to be so weird to play Deltarune again and follow Susie and Chris. The good thing is I have just recently played it. Yep. Toby radiates power. I don't know how Toby does it, by the way. He literally... I've seen a post of him today on Blue Sky. He literally just posted a thing. Like, he just literally posted a little drawing of a dog with a plate before him, and he just wrote like, what is the dog eating? And he like completely made a new meme format and people memeing right under the post. I don't know how he does it. Undertale fans are something else, honestly. After chapter 3 and 4, I definitely am interested in replaying Undertale as well. I think that would be a good time. You know? Like, the thing is, he doesn't need to put in a lot of effort to create something new. And something for the community to bond over. Seems like. And honestly, it's such a good community as well. Like, the Undertale, even though people claim the Undertale fandom is annoying and stuff, I think the community is really good. But yeah, I'll probably revisit it so I have it, like... I have it on my channel. Because I don't have it on my channel, but now I actually feel confident I can do all of the voices in Undertale. You know? And big fact, by the way, I've never done the Sans fight. And I actually don't want to do it. But I might be beholden to on my streams. Yeah. Not stronger at the game, but stronger. Like, not physically stronger, but just better at the game, right? I don't even know if I did a genocide route once. I probably didn't. Genocide is a lot of work, you know, the genocide route. That doesn't mean anything in that fight. Maxed out stats don't mean anything to Sans. But here's the thing. The one thing I don't like about the Sans fight definitely is the whole... He attacks you while you're in the menu. That feels so bullshit. I mean, it's supposed to feel bullshit, but still. I wonder when Sans will come into play in Deltarune, by the way. Yup. That's his goal. He wants to frustrate you. Yes, he does. But honestly, if someone has never seen Undertale and I'm playing it, you know, that would be actually nice to have a new viewer who never saw Undertale or something. I definitely think Sans knows what's going on. Undoubtedly, that is the case. I just don't know when he will react. Or if he's still working with Gasta to just observe. That's going to be interesting. Like, we absolutely have no idea what Sans' role is in all of this. Yeah. That's literally his prerogative in every game. Oh my god. We have so much stuff to put away all the time. I need to reorganize my boxes completely. Soon. Oh. Dear Switch Pro Controller, please don't start drifting on me. That would suck. Hi, welcome to stream. Growing the food is actually out of the question right now. Because it's the end of the season. But still. Beautiful sunny day tomorrow. It's actually the end of the season. Can actually get a bunch of stuff to Gunther. Right. We should do that as we move along through the game as well. Quartz, slime, river jelly, dwarf scroll 1. I think we're missing dwarf scroll 3. We need to do that side quest as well. But yeah, summer will come soon. Wood, geodes, I get topaz. Anything else in here as well, right? I need to get all of the iron we did. Get and smelt it down immediately. But yeah, we have been doing also pretty well on our bundles, I have to say. I think we got all fish we can catch in spring. Which can only be caught in spring. Is what I mean. I think we caught all of them. Nope, not dignifying that. Oh yeah, it's Sunday. I also should look at the shop outside of town. But yeah, we've been doing pretty well for ourselves. I actually don't want to have to go to work tomorrow again. It's been so long. It's been like a week since I've been working. Having to go and deal with all the bullshit at work is going to be weird. Octopus, sweet pea, crab cakes, mayonnaise, cookies. Yeah, nothing for us. Sometimes this shop has really good stuff for us. Oh, he doesn't have open yet. We can also now upgrade our tools to iron, but can't do that with the watering can, sadly. But the other tools I can. So let's donate more stuff. Put the minerals on one shelf. And the artifacts on another shelf, like this. Flute book. Place a flute sound when you walk past. Cauliflower seeds. Those don't help me at all right now. But that's okay. Also, we should look at our sprinklers real quick. We unlocked them a while ago, but I haven't looked at them yet. How much does a quality sprinkler cost? Iron bar, gold bar, refined quartz. Okay, we need gold for that, so we have to dig deeper. The sooner the better. So I'm proposing we're going on into the mines today as well. The quicker we get down into the mines and find gold, the better. Because then we might be able to, by fall, get automated farming going. And make our farm completely automated. That would help out so much. Oh god. Oh, there's the ghosts. Forgot these were a thing. I also don't have the strongest weapons as well. I should probably upgrade my weapons at one point. Yes, I was on holiday. I came home yesterday. Like, we were on a boat tour the entire week. On a houseboat. So yeah, I was literally in the middle of nowhere this entire week. I want this stupid ghost to die. But yeah, we didn't have that much civilization. But, you know, we had enough to charge our phones and stuff. So I could still post on Blue Sky. But still. I think I was able to recharge my batteries to an extent. So that's good. Nah, I didn't see onion. If I did, I would have freaked the fuck out. Oh, damn, that's many enemies. I definitely need a better weapon to deal with all of these before I head down deeper. Because these ghosts are literally not killable. With the current equipment I have. And they annoy the fuck out of me. So, you know. That's also one thing about Deltarune. It's literally like the mysteries that Toby set up outside of in the outside world. Like with meeting Papyrus, and then the whole onion thing, and then the weird door. You know? Oh my god, there's so many enemies here. Oh my god, I killed one of these ghosts. Also, one thing that I really would like to see is how Toby intends to progress the Snowgrave route. So maybe I'll do the Snowgrave route on my own. Because it's one of the more interesting mysteries to me, right? Like, that one has huge consequences. Like, Burnley's basically screwed for the rest of the playthrough, right? Like, he's dead. Dead. Maybe he's not dead, but he's like... He's like in a coma or something. Or, for example, what happens to Burnley after he, like... Oh, we got Dwarf Scroll too. Nice. What happens to Burnley after he loses the function of his arm? There's so much to think about when it comes to Deltarune. Okay, this is literally the last day of spring. So yeah, we manage around 10 days per stream, it seems like, in Stardew Valley. That seems like to be the case. Probably have to give the dwarf scroll to Gunther when I see him. I was throwing in the coal and the iron as well. I'll probably end the stream soon. I don't know yet. I think we'll do the first day of summer and then we're going to end on a cliffhanger. I don't know when I'll be streaming Stardew Valley next. It's kind of my chill stream, right? Whenever I don't have anything else to play, I literally can play this game. You know what? I'm going to bed. Level 3 combats. And it is first day of summer. The first day of summer is upon us. So yeah, first point of order, we have to go to Pierre's and get some seeds. That's literally the first point of order we have to do. Okay, it's Chaz's birthday next, then Maru, then Gus, Maru. Okay, I'll take it. What is this? Trout Derby. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think that's what kept people playing Undertale right at the beginning, because there was so many different endings that it kind of kept the whole thing going. And then the whole Gaster thing and everything, that has kept the community going for a long time. And I'm wondering if we'll get a satisfying ending. I definitely think we will, but there's like not knowing what will come next in terms of Deltarune. Yeah, we just have to trust the dog, which is kind of a problem. Radish seeds, poppy seeds, Bengal seeds, corn seeds. Summer fall takes 40 and continues to produce after harvest. Yes, I want corn seeds. I'm going to buy 20, I think. And then we'll buy a whole host of melon seeds. I did get one pepper seed. Fuck. Yeah. I'll have to earn some money. to get the rest going. At the beginning of a season, like, the money is gone so quickly. Okay, I have 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That's going to be my row of corn. Really? I think for some people, micromanaging stuff feels stressful. I can see that. Because it's all about micromanaging. For me, it's therapeutic, I would say. You know? Like, for me, it's very therapeutic. Because I actually like micromanaging stuff. At least micromanaging when everything's under my control, you know? Like, I hate micromanaging stuff that is not under my control. But yeah, everything in Stardew Valley is under my control, so, you know. Let's plant 40 melon seeds here. And let's plant 15 tomatoes. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. I miscalculated. I think. I don't know if I want to do that to Noelle, though. But yeah, Snowgrave is definitely on the menu still. I really want to know what happens. That's the problem. Like, literally in the last game in Undertale, Toby told us we shouldn't actually do everything just so we know what happens. And now I kind of want to do everything just to know what happens. You know? I actually need my watering can back. Thank you. I mean, that's why so many people, like, literally bought sands, right? Just so they know what happens. Yeah, that's a beautiful irony of Undertale and Deltarune. I'll have to prepare my Switch for the data transfer though, as well. Probably could have laid this out better. Maybe. Maybe. think it kind of works. But yeah, I'll have to get some money soon, because I need to actually get some high quality products here in summer. And I need to make a lot of money in summer as well, because we're working towards getting a ton of upgrades before winter. You know, with animals and stuff. You know what? I'm going to put one pepper here, just in case we need it. Alright. What else can we do during summer? Oh yeah, we could also go in here and just collect some fruits. I wonder what it took for this game to be developed. Like, did the developer actually have to go through and collect facts about harvesting and planting crops? Like tomatoes and stuff? That would actually be interesting. So I could make it semi-realistic. I haven't found anything to forage yet. It's kind of not great. Yeah, I would imagine. Like, just hundreds and hours of crop research on everything. That's how game development goes, right? I think the stuff to forage actually needs to grow. First. Okay, I'll go back and then I'm going to end the stream. We've been playing for 2.5 hours. But yeah. I think I announced it at the beginning of the stream already, by the way. But we're going to be playing Deltarune on Wednesday. Wednesday the 4th. Absolutely. We're going to play Deltarune on Wednesday when it comes out. I've looked it up. It comes out at midnight Japanese time. Now that means for my time zone it comes out at 5 p.m. on the 4th, which means Wednesday. You know? So yeah, it comes out as I was saying, on the 4th. Let me quickly get through this. Here we go. So yeah, it comes out on the 4th, which is Wednesday at 5 p.m. I'm going to be streaming the game at 6:30 p.m. I have to do something on that day, but I am available from 6:30 p.m. We're going a little bit longer than our usual stream, so a little bit longer than 9 p.m. for me. But yeah, Central European summertime, 6:30 p.m. We're going live with Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. So yeah, let me reiterate my streaming schedule for next week. My streaming schedule for next week: on Monday, 6 p.m. as usual, we're going to be playing more Trails in the Sky. This is going to be our last Trail stream for a while. We'll come back to the game relatively soon, but probably not next week. I'll see what I can do. And then on Tuesday at 7 a.m. we're going to do a regular Pokemon Crystal Hardcore Nuzlocke stream, where we try to actually earn the 5th gym badge. No, it's the 6th. We already got the 5th. We're the 6th gym badge. So yeah. We're going to try to earn it. And after that, we are going to be having the Deltarune stream on Wednesday, as I was saying, at 6:30 p.m. Then on Thursday, 6 p.m, we're going to do the big Switch 2 stream. I'm going to get my Switch 2 at that day. It's going to sit in a box at my desk, and it's really going to tempt me to open it. But we are going to open the Switch 2 live on stream. So we're going to unbox it live on stream, and afterwards we're going to set it up together, and we're going to go through all of the options, check out some of the games, some of the enhanced games, some of the not enhanced games from the Switch era. And we're going to play some Mario Kart World afterwards. And then on Friday, we're probably going to play some Mario Kart World. I'll see what I can do. I don't know how much time I will have on Friday. And Saturday, Sunday, I sadly cannot stream because I have my birthday weekend, which is going to be super stressful for me. So yeah. No streams on Saturday, Sunday, and on Monday when we come back, I'll probably stream more Deltarune then, you know? I'll definitely check out Xenoblade 2. I don't think it's going to matter that much, to be honest. But I definitely think at one point we might get a upgraded version of the game on Switch 2. Maybe all of Monolith Soft's games will get updated on Switch 2. I'll definitely make a list of games I want to check out on the Switch 2, you know? So yeah. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. It was a lot of fun. I had a fun time. And, you know, try to keep your chins up. It's going to be only 2 days and 20 hours until we get Deltarune Chapter 2. Chapter 3 and 4. Only 2 days and 20 hours until we get Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. And right on the day after, we are going to get our hands on the Switch 2. So next week is going to be crazy. So yeah, I hope you guys are with me. I have to set up a lot of stuff, and I'll see you all maybe tomorrow if you want to check out Trails, which has been a delightful game. So yeah, definitely leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content of what I just told you, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you guys for your continued support, and Trilightning out.